You're good.
Looking like they ain't coming. Yeah, they're gonna have that happen.
Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975. Notice of this meeting stating the date, time, and place have been disseminated as required under the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975.
Roll call.
Chairperson Infante. Vice Chair Humphrey.
Here.
Commissioner Baycott.
Here.
Commissioner Boyd.
Here.
Commissioner Manetta. Commissioner Matlos. And Commissioner Orlean.
I want to make the motion for the public portion of the meeting after the maintenance report.
Second motion. That's good, just so you have it right.
Vice Chair Humphrey.
Yes.
Commissioner Baycott. Commissioner Boyd.
Yes.
Commissioner Orlean.
Yes.
There's a motion to approve the minutes from March 4th, 2025.
I'll make a motion to table the minutes.
I second the motion.
Discussion.
Okay, absent. Vice Chair Humphrey,
Yes.
Commissioner Baycott, Commissioner Boyd,
Yes.
Commissioner Orlean.
Yes.
Motion to approve the bills as presented.
I make a motion to approve the bills as presented.
Second.
Vice Chair Humphrey,
Yes.
Commissioner Baycott,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyd,
Yes.
and Commissioner Orlean.
Yes.
Yep. At this time, I'd like to introduce our new executive director. This is Dr. Marlena Berghammer, and she's our secretary treasurer.
I want to thank all of you for coming here this evening. This is my first meeting as a newly appointed executive director of the Linden Public Housing Authority, and I'm honored to join such a dedicated and passionate team at the Linden Public Housing Authority. I look forward to continuing working with the amazing staff that I have met only a week ago. The staff was simply amazing. We shared a lot together, and I am really looking forward to working with the staff. I also want to thank the board of directors who hired me,
Yes.
and all our external partners, because I believe that together we can continue to build on the incredible foundation that was started years ago called the Linden Housing Authority. Together, we will strive to create a lasting impact and bring about positive change to the Linden Housing Authority. I'm passionate about furthering the mission and vision of continuing the work done by Ann Ferguson, who started this journey a long time ago, which is bringing affordable, efficient, effective, and beautiful apartments to the city of Linden. My goal is to empower individuals and families to secure and retain quality housing, as well as increase and preserve affordable housing options in the city of Linden. In conclusion, I am committed to fostering a work environment that meets the highest expectation of the affordable housing industry, with focus on developing new construction, acquiring land to build more communities, affordable housing community, and to expand the lives of individuals and families by creating a sustainable and thriving, affordable housing community. Thank you very much for allowing me to serve.
I need a motion to accept the Secretary Treasurer's report as presented.
I make a motion to, I make a motion to accept.
Okay. Second.
Second?
Okay. Vice Chair Humphrey,
Yes.
Commissioner Baycott,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyd,
Yes.
and Commissioner Orlean.
Yes.
The maintenance report is just a reading file.
Okay.
Would Ray, do you have anything to share regarding maintenance? We had 2 amazing meetings where we had some of the tenants spoke. Would you like to share about what happened?
As I finally had a chance to sit with the good doctor and Kathy Sanders, and we kind of went over a few things regarding extermination and the inspection process that we are currently going through right now. And it was decided that we think we could resume our pest control that we used to do in-house, thus eliminating an outside contractor to do what has been going on for the last year and year plus. Also, we used to do our own inspections too for REACT, but now they changed to an Inspire contract or way of inspecting. So we think that we could get our guys to be trained in the Inspire contract, and we could bring the inspections in-house also. This would probably save us, as of now, almost $1 million if we brought everything in-house. So we think it would be a good idea to look at that and hopefully proceed with that.
Thank you. You're going to move to the next agenda item. Thank you very much. Any?
Okay. We're gonna make.
Can I just say something real quick? I want to thank you for the great job that the workers are doing. You know, that we support all of you and whatever you need, and we are so grateful that we have Dr. Berghammer as our new executive director, and I'm sure you're seeing the big change.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so I need a motion to go into public comments.
Yes, public comments. Yeah, comments from the public.
Motion for public comments? Make a motion.
I second.
Okay. Vice Chair Humphrey,
Yes.
Commissioner Baycott,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyd,
Yes.
and Commissioner Orlean.
Yes.
Okay.
When you come up, could you please state your name and if possible your address or apartment number?
You're gonna set up the podium.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I pushed it over.
That's it. You're going to be blocked. Is that
Yeah, that's all right.
Anybody want to come up and speak publicly, now's the time.
Thank you, Board. My name is Matt Doherty. I drove up from Belmar today to be here with you. I'm the former executive director of the Atlantic City Housing Authority. And I came today because I wanted to congratulate this board on separating its service with Jerry Volpe. I have seen Jerry Volpe's bullying tactics and corrupt practices firsthand. And again, I wanted to come and congratulate you, but also to thank you. As a taxpayer, I know how Jerry Volpe wastes money. And he does it in a way that's to the detriment to the residents that you are all here to serve and committed to serve. I know that Mr. Volpe is still in charge of procurement in the Atlantic City Housing Authority. He never goes there. He does it from home. Gets paid about $30,000 a year. And I can tell you that for the past 3 years, because of the way he practices procurement, the residents at Atlantic City Housing Authority did not have reliable heat or hot water in 2023 or 2024. So again, I am here to thank you, to congratulate you, and to be a resource for anything I can help you with. You obviously have chosen a very smart, competent, well-educated, caring executive director. So congratulations on that as well. So with that, I'd be happy to open up if there's any questions that any of the board members or council or executive director may have for me. I'd be happy to talk about things in public. If you prefer to do it privately, I'd be happy to do that as well.
But please, today is a special meeting, and I am honored to have you here today. But from your experience as an executive director, you know that when you have a special meeting, you are limited to speak only on agenda items. But I want to hear everything that you have to say. So if you have the time, I would like to invite you to our next board meeting, which will be on... Or you could contact me in person. This is also our attorney. You could contact our attorney, you could contact me, and we could invite you back possibly to another board meeting, which is April 9th. But we are limited to what we could actually speak or even questions we ask, because if it's not in our agenda, we can't speak about it.
But thank you.
Understand. Well, thank you again for giving me the opportunity to come say hello. Congratulations on your new position. And if it gets into like May, June, or July, I'd invite you all down to the Jersey Shore, where it's always warm and sunny and 80 degrees.
We'll take you up on that.
And please do.
Do you have a business card or?
Yes, I do. I'll leave that.
Would you mind if our attorney calls you as well?
Attorneys, those guys.
That's okay, she misspoke. She'll call you.
If he has to, I'd rather talk to you.
No, she'll call you.
Somebody works for a living.
It's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Doherty. We really appreciate your support.
Hi, my name is Joanne Petco. I live in apartment 914. And this week we had 2 meetings with our new director. And what she told us in those meetings and what she allowed people, or tenants here to talk about was very much appreciated. We're glad you're here. Thank you for everything so far. You said that you and Kathy will work to make this a better place, and we're happy about that. So thank you, and thank you for hiring her. Thank you so much, Kathy.
Good evening. My name is Charlie Prattville. I'm the editor of New Brunswick Today, community news outlet covering Central Jersey and available online at newbrunswicktoday.com. For the record, I'm recording tonight's meeting, and we'll be sharing out that recording on the New Brunswick Today YouTube channel for anyone who couldn't be here today. I did want to ask, following up on questions at prior meetings, Zoom access to the meeting. This board historically offered 2 ways to attend the meeting. Folks could come to the space and be here in person and participate in person, or they could use Zoom to join the meeting. For some unknown reason, for the past couple meetings, the Zoom option has been done away with. Can somebody tell me why?
But again, as I said, this is a special meeting, and we could only discuss what's agenda items only. It is a good question, and you are here every meeting. So on April 9th, I think is our next meeting?
Yes.
So on April 9th, please ask that question again, and you'll get an answer then.
Well, how about this? Will you allow Zoom access for April 9th?
Again, ask the question on April 9th. Any changes to the meeting has to be done either through resolutions or amendments. So the board, I am not a board member, I'm just the executive director, so that decision is a board's decision.
Right.
So I would rely on the board to make a decision that is in the best interest of all.
Fair enough, and so I would just speak to the board, please, someone make a motion to have Zoom access restored for your regular meetings. Would there be any board member willing to make that motion today?
Not today because it's a special meeting, so they can do it at the next meeting if they so desire.
Sure, since you mentioned it, through the chair for the attorney, there's nothing stopping them from making any motion today to add agenda items or to, make changes to the meeting schedule or the method of meeting, right? They could, if somebody wanted to right now, they could make a motion, somebody could second the motion, vote could be taken, there's nothing stopping that, right?
My advice to the board would be not to take any action that could potentially be in violation of the Open Public Meetings Act for purposes of special meetings. That's the extent of it. If there's some question beyond that, then we deal with it going forward. But that's the extent of it.
Okay, well, of course, we don't want anybody to violate the Open Public Meetings Act, but there's nothing in the Open Public Meetings Act that says they can't make a motion and make a second and add something to the agenda or make a change to the future meeting schedule. Unless I'm mistaken about it, you could certainly mention if I am. But, and I do have to follow up on so today we only have 4 board members here, just to be clear. I don't know the reason for the other 3 being absent. I know last time was pretty unusual to see one of the members participating by phone for part of the meeting, and then after chairing the meeting, participating in a vote, being booted from the meeting. Can I ask, how do you justify removing the chair from the meeting last time?
The meeting was held in public. All the board members are to be in public. If there was no determination, a non-public meeting, if there's a challenge, let them challenge it. And that's the extent of the comments.
Okay, I don't know what you mean by a non-public meeting. There's no dispute, it was a public meeting. The question was the chair allowed to participate by phone? And to start the meeting, he was, and he chaired the meeting, and he participated, and he took a vote, I believe voted down the bill list, and then was removed from the meeting. How do you justify the removal midway through the meeting? What's the reason that he was able to participate for one vote, but then got booted after his vote?
That's a different recollection that I have, and that's the extent of my comments.
Okay, well, I'll say that it's a good thing that the meetings are on video and encourage folks to review the last meeting video. I've never seen anything like that before, and I do have serious concerns about the legality of that move. It's one thing if you want to say you've got to be here to participate in the meeting. It's another thing if you got the guy on the phone and then he takes a vote and then you remove him after he's already been participating. I also have to follow up on my 2 Oprah requests that remain. I do appreciate Ms. Sanders fulfilling the other 3, but I still am waiting on the candidate resumes and Ms. Berghammer's contract. I have copies if you need them. Can I get a status update on this?
I believe she's working on it to probably have a response this week, after this meeting.
Okay. I'll look forward to that. For the record, the request date back to February 10th. I do think that, there were a number of regrettable things about the last meeting, and I just wanted to open it up and ask if anybody had any thoughts or reflections on what happened at the last meeting, and, at least I'm of the belief that, that wasn't this board putting its best foot forward. What's going to be done to, have a more civil discourse and have more productive public meeting.
So if you have comments to make, you're free to make the comments. The board is not obligated to respond to your comments. I think so far the meeting's been civil. It appears that the executive director has indicated what her role is going to be. The tenants appear to be satisfied with what she's done up to this point, and that's the extent of what the response will be.
Okay, I would just ask, board members to speak their truth, speak from the heart about what happened at the last meeting. We can't pretend it didn't happen, and I for one would like to hear about that. And I'll just close by asking about the purpose of this meeting. I think it was said that the meeting was going to be related to a contractor called AMA. I reviewed a public notice that was published today by the Star Ledger. I didn't see that item on the agenda, but I saw a couple other items. Could you explain the purpose of today's special meeting?
There may be a discussion in closed session if his contract's obviously under the Open Public Meetings Act. That is not necessarily something we're going to discuss out here.
Okay, so what is the purpose of the meeting?
Whatever's in the notice.
Okay, and for the record, was that notice posted in the building or on the website?
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, I checked earlier today and I couldn't find the meeting time. I appreciate you getting back to my email, Ms. Sanders. But I did not see any notice on the calendar, on the front page. It says March 4th, and of course that meeting already happened. Maybe it was updated later in the day today, but it was not a...
It should have been posted.
Okay, the full agenda.
Yeah,
Okay, and where on the website would that be?
right on the front page where all the other ones are. It should be, I'm just having problems finding it right now.
Okay, well, I think the agenda speaks for itself, but it's always better if the agenda is available. And at least last I checked, the posting in this building was almost 2 years out of date. So it's important to advertise the meetings in all the places you're supposed to. That's sort of the core of the Open Public Meetings Act. But that's about all I had. I just encourage folks to continue to have a dialogue. I appreciate you hearing me out, and please restore the Zoom access, make it so folks can join without having to come here. Be better for your board members, for the public, and for reporters like me who want to keep an eye on what's going on here.
I just want to comment, I'm on the website right now and it's on there.
Okay,
So
great.
and this is going to sound, you probably all aware, just hit refresh, because
Yeah.
sometimes I know our website doesn't update.
So on the front page.
Yeah, right on the front page, right on the side.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, and
Got me nervous.
thanks for hearing me
I know
out.
I did that.
My name is Carolyn. I live here at 1601 Dale Avenue, apartment 1005. I just want to say to you a word that's on my heart. If you keep going backwards, you never go forward. So you have to deal with what's in front of your face. Do not compare the past with the present. Because if you keep doing that, you never move ahead. You put one foot in the other, and you keep it moving. And also, just speak as if you know what's going on. You don't know the future, I don't know the future. I'm just encouraging you to continue, but deal with what's in front of you, not behind you. Because if you keep going back, you'll never move forward. That's all I got to say.
Anyone else would like to come to the mic and speak? See none?
Anybody else? One last
Anybody
time?
else would like to come to the mic and speak?
Don't be shy. Don't ask questions. Move on.
Do you close public comment? Take a motion to close public comment.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to close, or I need a motion to close public comment. Second the motion.
Someone needs to move.
I make a motion to close public comments.
Okay. Vice Chair Humphrey,
Yes.
Commissioner Baycott,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyd,
Yes.
and Commissioner Arlene.
Yes.
Excuse me, I have one more thing. I'm sorry. Just one
Closed.
more thing.
We just closed.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
We closed the public, we closed.
You closed it already?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
At this time, I think we're going to be going into executive session. We have completed most of the meeting, and we have already done comments from the public. At this time, when we go into executive session, it could take a pretty long time. So for those of you who would like to leave, you can, or you could stay until we come out of executive session, where we would be voting. Maybe, yes, we do not know, but if you guys would like to leave at this time, you can leave because we covered most of the meeting already.
Okay, thank you. Make a motion to go in executive session.
I second.
Pardon me, for what reason?
The motion.
To discuss contracts and attorney-client privilege. Okay, so Vice Chair Humphrey, Commissioner Baycott?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyd?
Yes.
And Commissioner Arlene?
Yes.
I need a motion to come out of executive session.
I make a motion to come out of executive session.
Vice Chair Humphrey?
Yes.
Commissioner Baycott?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyd?
Yes.
Commissioner Arlene?
Yes.
Okay. Resolution exactly how I have it.
Resolution to amend the executive director's contract to 1 year.
Okay, I need a resolution to amend the executive director's contract to a 1-year contract.
I make a motion.
I second the motion.
Vice Chair Humphrey?
Yes.
Commissioner Baycott?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyd?
Yes.
Commissioner Arlene?
Yes.
Signatories.
Okay, I need a resolution to update the signatures on all LHA bank accounts.
Make a motion to update the signatures on all LHA bank accounts.
Okay, I'm sorry, friendly amendment, right? To add the executive director.
Okay.
Is that right? Correct?
Yes, that's it.
Okay,
That's the amendment of that.
okay. Everybody accepts the amendment?
Yeah.
Everybody's accepted.
Okay, Vice Chair Humphrey?
Yes.
Commissioner Baycott?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyd?
Yes.
And Commissioner Arlene?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's it, right? Any commissioner comments? No, okay. I need a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I second.
Vice Chair Humphrey?
Yes.
Commissioner Baycott? Commissioner Boyd? Commissioner Arlene?
Yes.
Okay. Meeting adjourned, 7:22 PM.
Thank you.